I used to only care about myself in a conversation. I would only be thinking of what I was going to say next, instead of trying to think of what the other person was saying. I would only care about what I was saying next, which is terrible, because the most important communication skill is active listening. You need to listen. So let me go ahead and tell you a story. This one time, me and one of my buddies, we went and got some coffee together, and as we were drinking our coffee, he tried to spark up a conversation, and I was slowing down the conversation. I was like, yeah, no, I wasn't providing anything. I didn't provide anything to the conversation, and didn't understand how to communicate the best way. To communicate, you need to have active listening. You need to actively be listening to what the other person is saying, doing like, nodding your head, and staying focused on what the person is saying, be able to say things off the fly instead of always thinking about what you're going to say next, or just being like, yeah, no, That's just a terrible way of communicating, all in all. You listening? Terrible way of communicating. To communicate, you need to actively be listening. You need to not use those filler words when you have nothing to say. Come on, lock in. Let's do this as a society. Let's try and communicate better. Okay, I got another story for you. When I was in like 5th grade, my teacher was trying to, she tried to make us communicate. I also had a speech teacher during that time. I had like 2 teachers trying to get me to communicate. And it shows how good I've come. It pushed me to where I am. So you're gonna have to get someone to help you along the way. Otherwise, you can't just do it yourself because you have no way. You don't know how to communicate. No offense to you. So, you need to maybe apprentice below someone to try and communicate better, and active listening is the best communication skill. So really pound down on that to communicate better. So to take away from this, I use so way too much. To take away from this, you should be actively listening, not using filler words. Try and get someone to help you with that, because you yourself will not be able to do it yourself.